Oh boy, we are back with Wrestling Jeopardy. So fun, so fun, so fun, so fun, so fun, so fun. So, take a look at one of the new Mountain Dew flavors. Star Spangled Splash. This is the America one. One of the America ones. This one's Blast of Red Cherry. It's alright. As you may or may not know, I'm a huge consumer of Mountain Dew. Yeah, right in there. It goes all in my belly. My personal favorite is Code Red. My favorite, specialty one is Baja Blast. I can't get enough of that. It's so good. Now, my neck hurts, my back hurts. I'm not finishing those lyrics. So, let's get into Wrestling Jeopardy. And let's get this over with, shall we?
Hello, wrestling fans. My name is Kevin J. Callis. Welcome to another episode of Wrestling
New Day.
Jeopardy, where I want some answers.
You want an answer? I'll give you an answer.
And with that, let's
Okay,
go to the
let's
board
do it.
now and check out the categories you'll be quizzed on, starting with wrestling talk shows, followed by the $1 Million Championship. Up next, you're not here to listen to me mumble. Let's check out the Wrestle Rock Rumble.
Get on.
Life-altering injuries.
Oh,
And last but certainly not least, wardrobe malfunctions.
Soup wins a lot. Yeah.
Now, if you're a seasoned vet and you've been with
Great quote.
Wrestling Jeopardy from the beginning, I appreciate the ever-living heck out of you. However, if you're a newbie and you've never played before, let's check out the not-so-extreme rules so you understand exactly how to play this interactive play-along trivia competition where you're the contestant.
Let's do this.
All right, let's jump in and kick things off with the 200-point round, the easiest round in Wrestling Jeopardy, where you should really go 5 for 5, and if you don't, well then, can you really call yourself a wrestling fan? Anywho, we're going to wrestling talk shows for
I guess not.
200. What was the name of Paul Bearer's wrestling talk show?
Mortuary?
Oh, yeah!
Funeral
That
Parlor.
would be the Funeral Parlor. That brings us to the $1 Million Championship for 2. In January 1996, the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, awarded the $1 Million Championship to this new protege of his.
That would be the ringmaster, Steve Austin.
And the correct answer is
Yeah.
the Ringmaster, but obviously I'd also
Stone
like
Cold
to
Steve
accept
Austin.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Back up a little bit, brother.
Moving on to the Wrestle Rock Rumble. To promote their upcoming Wrestle Rock 86 Supercard, the AWA produced a music video called the Wrestle Rock Rumble and filmed it in this entertainment capital of the world.
Memphis? Or Vegas?
The correct answer is Viva Las Vegas.
I'm gonna give myself that one. Shh. I'm gonna give myself that one. Shh.
Life-altering injuries for 2. At Starrcade 99, one stiff sidekick to the head, delivered by Bill Goldberg, gave this wrestler a concussion so severe he would have to retire from pro wrestling altogether.
Bret Hart. Who still won't let that die.
Now, the Hitman did continue wrestling a few more matches in early 2000 until the effects of that concussion just became too much, and he did come back and wrestle a little bit for the WWE about a decade later. The correct answer is Bret Hart. And
It's like, look, I get that Bill Goldberg was green as grass, but Bret Hart did not help himself. He wrestled a few more matches, including a hardcore match with Terry Funk. Also, in that match with Goldberg, I think he was doing the figure four leg lock on the turnbuckle, or it's the yeah. But I guess Bill forgot to like hold him up, and then Bret was concussed by hitting the ring post. It's like it was just an unfortunate set of circumstances, but I get both sides. Actually, I do get Bret's anger with all this. It did ruin his career. It did end his career. But how many times can Bill Goldberg apologize? And he has, on record, apologized. And you still won't let that go. Sorry, I get heated when this topic comes up. Because it's just ridiculous. For me, it just comes off like Bret Hart. He's coming off as like a bitter old man, and he usually is a bitter old man. You're kind of pushing it. You're still one of the greatest of all time. Don't get me wrong, but just let it go. It's been over 20-something years. It's not like you're going to get back in the ring again. Anyway, my rant is over.
Let's finish up the 200-point round with wardrobe malfunctions. Anticipation was building for this Diva's re-debut after the 2016 WWE Brand Extension Draft. However, just moments before the bell rang, she lost her top.
Oh, crap. No. Oh, come on. Eva Marie, come on.
Who could forget about the lovely, talented, and beautiful Eva Marie?
Why are you running?
And now
Why
we
are you
go to
running?
the 400-point round, which begins with wrestling talk shows. Name The Miz and John Morrison's wrestling talk show.
I think it's a dirt sheet.
And the correct
Yeah.
answer, what is the dirt sheet? We're on to the $1 Million Championship
Okay.
for pro wrestling superstar Virgil earned the biggest victory of his career when he defeated Ted DiBiase for the $1 Million Championship at this 1991 WWF pay-per-view.
Oh, wasn't it SummerSlam?
And the correct answer, feel the heat, because it was SummerSlam.
Okay.
Moving on to the Wrestle Rock Rumble for 4. The Wrestle Rock Rumble featured different AWA talent rapping verses in a vein similar to the Super Bowl Shuffle, which was performed by this NFL football team.
Oh. Denver Broncos. I don't know. I actually have no idea.
And the answer
Oh, the Chicago Bears. Okay.
are the Chicago Bears.
The Bears.
Ah, Bears.
Yeah.
That brings us to life-altering injuries for 400. This former WWE champion has not wrestled since breaking his neck in a tag team match versus Sheamus and Ridge Holland on SmackDown in March of 2022.
That would be Big E, which is so sad, man.
Really hope we get to see this guy again. Truly a generational talent. The correct answer, who is Big E? And let's finish up the 400-point round with wardrobe malfunctions. AJ Styles retained his WWE title versus this wrestler at Tables, Ladders, and Chairs 2016, even with a hole over his backside, thanks to a rip from a bent chair during the match.
That was Dean Ambrose. You can see his butt.
And that would be Dean Ambrose or Jon Moxley.
Don't you look good?
All right,
his
10 questions down,
butt.
15 to go. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and also the ringy-dingy notification bell icon so you always get notified whenever we come out with a brand new episode, or whenever I come out with a brand new episode of Wrestling Jeopardy, which is every weekend.
Yep.
Kicking off the 600-point round with wrestling talk shows, name Christian's WWE wrestling talk show.
I think it was the Peep Show. I think it's a Peep Show.
And that would be, what is the Peep Show? which brings us to the $1 million
I'm doing all right
championship
for myself.
600. Originally introduced in 1989, the $1 Million Man crowned himself the $1 Million Champion during an episode of this talk show.
The barbershop? No.
And the correct answer here, what is the Brother Love Show?
Brother Love Show. Right.
Take a look at that, Jesse.
Moving on to the Wrestle Rock Rumble 600. A little something for the ladies featured this tag team emerging from the pool wearing Speedos while perfectly rapping with razor sharp precision.
Oh, I had to do some with Scott Hall, but I can't remember.
Perfectly rapping with razor sharp precision.
Okay,
The correct
I get
answer.
it.
Who
Scott
is
Hall,
Big
Kurt Hennig.
Scott Hall and Mr. Perfect Kurt Hennig. I gave that one away. Come on, folks.
Get on.
And we're on to life-altering
Yeah,
injuries
but
for
I guess I'm not a
600.
true fan. Oh, alright.
There it is, this episode's daily double from life-altering injuries. Think about how much you know about really unfortunate wrestling injuries, and then place your wager now.
Oh, probably just 1,000. I'm doing it on my calculator this time. So if I can go plus or
All right,
minus
time
on
is
this.
up. Here is the daily double clue from life-altering injuries. Known for being the last graduate of the legendary Hart Dungeon, Tyson Kidd suffered a career-ending neck injury after taking this maneuver from Samoa Joe in 2015.
It would be the Muscle Buster.
And that would be Joe's finishing maneuver, the Muscle Buster.
Now that one was
Finish
just a
off the
freak
600
accident.
round with wardrobe
So
malfunctions
sad.
on the May 9th, 2005 episode of Monday Night Raw. This wrestler dropped to his knees for his signature entrance, but couldn't get up because a piece of his jacket was stuck on the rampway.
It'll be Shawn Michaels. I remember that.
And the answer, who is HBK, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels? Here we go. Kicking
I bet he
off
wasn't
the
happy with that.
round with wrestling talk shows. What was the name of Dude Loves Wrestling Talk Show?
Oh. I don't know.
And the correct answer, what
Love
is the
Shack.
Love Shack, baby?
Have mercy.
We're on to the $1 Million Championship for 800. The $1 Million Championship belt was designed by Terry Bettridge of Bettridge Jewelers, which is located in this Connecticut city.
Greenwich? I don't know. It's the only one I know.
That could have been one or the other if you're a huge WWE headquarters wrestling fan. The correct answer, what is Greenwich, Connecticut? Moving on to the
That was a
Wrestle
good
Rock
guess.
Rumble for 800. Ooh, this is a new one here. Finish this song lyric. We're the Midnight Rockers, Sean and Marty. We love to blank and we love to party.
Oh, crap.
You had so many different choices to make with this word, but the answer is we love to wrestle.
Get on.
Which brings us
I
to
see.
life-altering injuries for 800. In 2001, one bad slip during a springboard moonsault attempt ended the career of this Japanese wrestling icon.
Oh. I don't know.
And the correct answer
Hayabusa.
who was Hayabusa.
Hayabusa.
And let's
There.
finish up the 800-point round with wardrobe malfunctions. Jake the Snake Roberts once left Rick Rude butt naked inside the squared circle after ripping off the Ravishing One's wrestling tights that had this former wife of Jake's face plastered on Rude's junk. And the answer we're looking for, who is Cheryl Roberts? And we've made it to the most difficult
Okay.
round in Wrestling Jeopardy, the 1,000-point round. The steel cage begins to lower. That ominous music once again begins to play. Get your thinking caps on as we're going right into wrestling talk shows for 1,000. Name Chris Jericho's recently introduced AEW wrestling talk show.
The Learning Tree? I was like, under the Learning Tree? I don't know. So many stupid gimmicks.
And the correct answer, what is the Learning Tree? Which brings us to the $1 clue for
He's
the
getting a
$1
little
million
stale.
championship. In September 2021, the $1 million championship was quietly removed from WWE.com, with this recently released superstar being referred to as a former champion, thus deactivating the title and recognizing him as the final champion.
It's To the Moon guy. It's so memorable.
And that would be
Cameron Grimes.
Who is Cameron Grimes? Moving on to the Wrestle Rock Rumble for 1,000. This former AWA and WWF announcer is perhaps best known as the host of the Wrestle Rock Rumble music video, where he showed off his killer dance moves.
I've never heard a lot about this one, so I don't know.
And that would be, who is Ken Resnick?
Ken Resnick.
We're on to life-altering injuries for 1,000. Magnum TA was on the verge of greatness until one rainy night in October of 1986 when he lost control of this make and model type of vehicle and slammed into a telephone pole.
Ferrari, I don't know.
Magnum was set up to be the next NWA champion, probably defeating Ric Flair at the 1986 Starrcade. However, he totaled his Porsche 911 Turbo on that rainy night and unfortunately never wrestled again.
Yeah.
And let's close out the regular round of Jeopardy with the 1,000-point clue from Wardrobe Malfunctions. This former Tough Enough winner is not only remembered for her horrible tag match against Trish Stratus, but also for exposing herself to millions of live viewers.
Oh. Gosh, I have no idea.
And this is when, how do I say it, Lance Storm was given the gimmick of having a big and Jackie Gata found that out the hard way, if you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm talking about? 25 questions down. Start tallying up your score right now as we find out exactly what this episode's final Jeopardy category
betting it
is.
all.
Ladies and gentlemen, the category is Paul Heyman Guys.
Nice.
More than a mere mouthpiece, Heyman has been able to elevate numerous talents. Other managers have clients, but the 2024 WWE Hall of Famer has Paul Heyman Guys. All right, so think about how much you know about all of Paul Heyman's guys and make your wager now.
How much do you want to bet he's going to go really obscure? I'm just going to lose it all. Like, okay. Maybe I could just have a lucky guess. I don't know.
Let's go to the final Jeopardy clue. This wrestler aligned himself with Paul Heyman as an enforcer during WWE's ECW revival in 2006 until a legit injury in a match versus Rob Van Dam turned him into a good guy. Good luck.
Can't say Big Show. Can't be Big Show.
This wrestler aligned himself with Paul Heyman as an enforcer during WWE's ECW revival in 2006 until a legit injury in a match versus Rob Van Dam turned him into a good guy. Initially a bad guy associated with ECW authority figure Paul Heyman, Hardcore Holly's biggest claim to fame during this run was sustaining a gnarly laceration on his back after a table spot with Rob Van Dam went wrong, which managed to turn him into a babyface due to the crowd reaction. And that does it for another episode of Wrestling Jeopardy. If you like what you saw, please give this video a massive thumbs up and consider subscribing. My name is Kevin J. Callan.
Yep. Just my luck. Oh, I hope YouTube doesn't make that a thumbnail. Because I'll give away the ending. So, this one was okay. I like this one. I just wasn't into AWA. I just didn't watch like anything other than WWE, really. Shows you how much of a not mark I am. So anyway, that's gonna do it for this edition. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.